I'll go first. I'm Jake Ressler. I am a movie image production major. Pronouns he, him, sorry, he, his, him. I never had to. Okay, sorry. I am. I was like the co-director, co-writer of Terminal Decline. Oh, second year. Sorry.
Hi, I'm a second year. Oh, sorry. I'll start over. I'm Chad Ressler. I'm a second year in movie image production. Um, I go by he, him, his, and uh, I did both some of the music for the film, and I also was in it.
Hi, I'm Isaac Lieber. I'm a second year. I go by he, him, his. I'm a second year computer science engineering major, and I was an actor in the film.
So me and Chad met when we were 0 years old. We met in the womb. Negative one, right? Yeah, me and Chad are twins. We've been making short films and stuff like that since we were super young. We met Isaac when we were also young, like in elementary school, and he's been in some of our stuff as an actor, doing stuff behind the scenes, stuff like that. So yeah.
We've been friends for a while. I had them both in my class. I had them each in a separate class in elementary school, and we've been friends ever since. We went to same high school, same everything. So it's nice.
So the reason I added the film Days Before Shutdown, when we wrote this like months before with no like had nothing to do with the pandemic whatsoever. We just wanted to have some type of stakes. So me and Chad wrote it as the guy has one day left to live. He has some mysterious disease. We don't really find out what that is. And luckily we filmed like all over our hometown, like in the library and all that. And things shut down literally like days after that. Like it is kind of spooky how similar it is. Like, I mean, not similar to the pandemic, but like you would think if I didn't mention that at the beginning, you'd be like, oh, he's obviously just is like a metaphor for COVID. But no, it was not really written like that. But now in the current day and looking at it, it had almost took on its own like a whole different meaning than what we originally intended it to. So it is really interesting to me.
Something cool to add is that we were the day before the library shut down was the day we went in there to film. So that's pretty interesting. And that Wendy's, I don't think you can even not even go in there yet, and we went in there. So, yeah.
So me and Chad had made all three of us were involved in a short film for the last Mad Royal Film Festival. That was more comedic and had a ton of actors. And me and Chad sat down and were like, what's our next project and what can we improve on from the last one? So things we wanted to focus on were like character. So we wanted to have like less actors and really focus on that character. We wanted to have like more locations, and we just really wanted to have like a deeper meaning behind the story. So we went with like a more dramatic route. And we had only Chad and Isaac were in like the only two actors in the whole thing besides like the dog. Yeah, so we just wanted to focus like on one person and have like super high stakes within that one person. So that was kind of our inspiration and the reason why the story is the way that it is.
I remember before we filmed, we were last year we were sitting in Scott, and the wrestlers asked me, what would you do if you had one day left to live? And so like we kind of took some of the ideas that we had from that brainstorming session and put them into the film.
I think we kind of we slowly did like all together for the most part. I think we had the same general like idea around it, and as we were filming, I think things changed. Even like through editing, the story kind of shifted a little bit. But I think overall, the message we're trying to convey, it got across pretty well, and it kind of just evolved through that. It isn't like too complex, which also helps too. It's kind of like a very straightforward story. So yeah.
I guess I'll make one comment on that. In terms of like the actual creative process, me and Chad like spent a few weeks just like brainstorming and like writing it, and through Isaac like thinking of ideas. And then we literally filmed the entire thing in basically one day. Like mapped out all the scenes, like day scenes early and then night scenes later, like all one day. Besides like I think it actually was it actually one day?
What?
I think we filmed it in one day. I'm pretty sure it was one day, basically one day. So yeah, I got it all done in one day. Luckily, because if it was the next day, we wouldn't be able to get anywhere. So yeah,
One day.
yeah. Okay, I'll go first. My favorite, like, I have like a favorite like scene or like part of it, because of like almost like it's kind of like an inside joke. So, if you were to go back and watch it, there's a scene where Isaac's character is feeding his dog, and we see his dog, and then we see there's no food, and then it immediately cuts, and he's taking this trash bag out to the trash, and for us. We wrote that as he just killed his dog because he's not gonna be able to take care of him anymore. But you don't know that you would know that. So it's like kind of a little bit of morbid humor, but I like the little details that you wouldn't know unless you like really watched it through or like thinking about what each scene was. So it's not like a fun scene, but I do like the little detail that's in there. Yeah.
One other fun fact, I guess I liked the process of filming it just because it felt like since we filmed it in one day, it did feel like it was kind of like big pressure, like the film's supposed to be about. But also, another fun fact about the movie is that Chad, I actually renamed Chad's contact in my phone to Mom. So all the times Mom was calling, that was actually just Chad calling me.
I wasn't even supposed to be in it at first. We had a different friend who was supposed to be playing the doctor. I, I mean, I'm proud of what I did, but I think that I wasn't meant to be in it at first. But his mom wouldn't let him leave his house because of COVID, so that's why I ended up playing the doctor. No.
Are you like, have you acted before? Or was it just kind of like, oh, I guess I'm gonna learn a script now?
Oh yeah, we all three of us did theater in high school, so we're all like Oscar worthy nominations here.
When we filmed, we didn't have a background that was like a doctor's office. So we put Chad like on the background of some bricks in our house, and then we turned around. Isaac, his background was just like our house, and I thought it would look fine, but it didn't. And we had a green screen back there, and I've worked with green screen before, but I do realize that it was not like lit well enough. So when we tried to key it out, it was just quite a mess. So every single shot of Isaac, like at the doctor's office, I'd like literally like cut around him and like put a new background, like every single shot of him, which took like way longer than it would have if we like, I don't know, found some actual location. So I'm never doing that again. Yeah, that was definitely a struggle. But I do like I was able to create my own like wall and little stuff like art behind him. So that was cool. And I think it turned out good enough, like to where you wouldn't be able to tell it was made behind him. I don't think we had like someone in particular, like people we were making it for. We did know we wanted to make something for the film festival, so and just for ourselves, like we always try to make new projects. So we just tried to do like things that we thought could like just to like impress people and just do something new, something we hadn't done before. So it was really more for us than for anyone else. Like just kind of an experiment what we could do as like filmmakers and actors and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know. In the future, I mean, right now, we don't really have much happening, but we do want to like improve on like all like dramatic skills. Dare I say, like we haven't made many short films that are like not comedies. So maybe working more on that. Just trying to go bigger and more ambitious.
Yeah, so we've made lots of like small like comedic sketch kind of style videos and more like action kind of things. And so for this one, we tried to be a little more dramatic, a little more like more like artsy kind of thing, um, just to test out the waters there. And I think that worked out well with like the lighting and the cinematography, that kind of thing. But yeah, we made more like comedic things in the past, so we wanted to kind of stray away from that. This one.
The Wrestlers actually have their own corporate video production company right now. It's called Double Take Productions. Double Take Video. Sorry, I don't know. I wasn't sure if you went more formal. But so they're focused on that. So for the next couple of creative ideas, I might have to come up with some stuff that we can film.
I would probably say McDonald's 10-piece chicken nugget and fries and Sprite, because McDonald's Sprite is different than normal Sprite. It has to have some kind of drug in it. It just has to.
I guess I'll go also with McDonald's. A Big Mac, I guess. I don't know. Just hits different sometimes. I don't know. You just can't beat it.
In the spirit of my character, I think I have to say Wendy's. I really love their Son of Baconator, and the sea salt fries are just so good.